Boop. Okay. Is this it? Is this it now? I hope so. Is this it now? Yeah, no, maybe so. I hope so. Yeah, right. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Yeah, right. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Yo, hello. What's up? Gamma function. I'm thinking about streaming tomorrow, but I haven't done this in so long. What's up? That yeah, I gotta put headphones in so I can hear myself. But I haven't put headphones, I haven't done this in so long that I literally do not remember what the heck to do. So I'm literally just like testing how this works. And I don't even have the chat on the screen yet because it's like a little messed up. Let me see if I can figure out how to get the chat on the screen right now. Okay. Cool to see you. How'd you know I was streaming? Did like the Discord do something? How'd you even know I was here? I'd love to hear. Chat box. Oh, there we go. That was pretty easy to fix. Now, if I keep like what's the height of this? How far does this go? Oh, cool. You saw me in your sub feed. Oh, that's nice. Cool. That's fun. Yeah, I'm just... Oh, no, that's not what I want. How in the hell do I get this thing to, like, go up here? Okay, cool. Thank you for responding and telling me. Undo crop? No. Properties. Transform? Damn, there's like crap in my hair because I was just outside. Ow. Okay. Okay. How am I gonna edit this? $900. Let's do like 1,000. Oh, that's messing with the ratio of stuff, though, isn't it? It's making... What the heck? How does this... Oh, my God. Okay, this is what I was looking for. It's the shift key. I guess? No, but this isn't right. The ratio is... It's like too stretched. This isn't really right either. There's got to be a better, different way to do this. Oh. Well, thanks for stopping by, Gamma Function. If you want, you can hang out. You guys can... I don't know, I guess I can tell you what's going on, but I can tell you where I've been. Though, admittedly, I don't think I'm going to get much done if I'm, like, just talking, but, feel free to chill, stay, leave, ask me stuff, whatever you want. Hide delay. I'm trying to friggin' resize this right now. In a way that doesn't look ugly, this chat box. It's going to be in transform, right? Like, edit transform. If I do stretch to screen, what's that gonna... Oh, no! Center horizontal. That's kind of already done, isn't it? Transform, edit. Edit, transform. Let me do reset. Okay, so this is like what it is supposed to be. And if I just keep sending things in here, I just want to see how it expands. Okay. So how do I get it like the full height? How do I get it the full height here? If I... Oh no. My OBS is struggling right now. Damn. It's big time struggling, actually. Oh no! Let me close up. Let me close the other things I have up. Hopefully maybe that'll help a little bit. Quit Chrome. Dropped frames detected 44%. Wow, geez, I'm losing like okay. Okay. Okay, transform. Let me just do reset transform. I can make this like this freaking big, but is that really what I want? Do I want it that big? Oh my gosh. Maybe. No, that's like too big, isn't it? That's too freaking big. It's too freaking big. Yeah, that's too big, dude. That's too big. But if I take this now, and if I do transform. Whoa! Scale the window through itself? Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to... What the hell? Weird. Yeah, I am trying to scale the window through itself. But I'm noticing... Let's see, let me try something. Right. Right. Okay, so with the edit transform, I mean, like right now I am scaling the window with itself. Right now, this is me scaling the window itself, and like obviously as it gets bigger, it's a little worse. I was trying to see if I could get like, I don't know how some folks are able to get. I mean, maybe I'll just put it up here and leave it like that. That still looks nice, to be honest, because some streamers like are able to get the chat run like the entire vertical width or the entire vertical distance rather. That's fine though. I think this is fine. I think if I go here. Yeah. That's fine. I can make like a edit scene transitions. They're using a plugin. Okay, cool. That makes me feel better. So that means I can like try to do that if I wanted that. Okay, cool. So let's see. That's actually not what I wanted to do. If I'm in studio mode, I like the ability to transition, and I have to click of a button. Cool. I do like studio mode. That's kind of sick. Okay. Well, I think what I'm gonna do right now is just try and set up. I I think I'm just going to try and set up what I'm planning on streaming and just seeing if the setup like goes correctly. Because I'm going to be streaming something, a GameCube game. Man, also this, if I twist this, hang on one second. This is kind of in the way of me seeing the keyboard, but if I twist it down like this, and then bring it like right here, does that look weird? Does this work better? It lets me see the keys better, which I do like. Something else I don't understand. I'm actually mirrored on my display, and I don't know why, actually. Wait, if I unclick Studio Editor, what the heck is going on, man? Scenes, sources, mixer. Scenes, sources, mixer. But here are the different scenes. And I could, if I unclick Studio there. I'm not mirrored in the stream? That's good. Well, wait. How would you know? How would you know, right? I'm mirrored here. I want to understand. I mean, is there a way you would know? I don't know. Right. I know the text isn't mirrored. I just mean like the image I'm seeing myself is mirrored. Like, oh, wait a second. No, I think I just straight up got my lefts and rights mixed up. Okay, no, I'm good. Thank you for confirming that as well. Yeah, you can see like Rowerg. Okay, sweet. That's good. Okay, sick. Let me open up something I was planning on playing, hope maybe tomorrow, and see if, man, I don't know, I don't like this mic being like right in my face. I feel like I can't see anything. Is that like normal? Oops. Unscrew, rescrew. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. Thank you. That's good to know. Cool. Okay, so if if my mic's here, first off, let me pop this out. Go to live dashboard. No, I don't want that. Yeah. I think it's. The funny thing is, it is added as a source. It is a source, but like, it was 2 years ago. I just have to reset it. Let me do it right now. Actually, this is a quick. When I would hook up consoles to this. I'm going to remake some of these things here. Okay. Let's try it. First, cool. Okay. So that's appearing. pop out chat. I can put that, I guess, like right here. Curious, when I say this here. Okay. So I am seeing that here. Okay, cool. So I got the pop out chat. I like the way that's going. I guess. And if this will go to the top if there's enough messages, right? Let's see it. Yeah, those messages will get pushed to the top, right? Yeah, okay, they do. Cool. All right, so now let's see. I guess I'm just trying to figure out. Man, also, damn, a lot of dropped frames. Not sure if I can do much about that. I mean, unless I want to stream in like a lower setting. Unless I just want to stream in a lower setting. Which I would like to stream in a nice quality. Alright, well, let's, Ooh. My eyes. Okay, let's make a new scene. Let's make a new scene. We're going to make a new scene. We're going to call it Game Test. That's good to know. Thanks, Gamma. Now, I didn't tell it to transition to this just yet. I'm going to keep it on this chatting thing. Let me also play some music in the background, I guess. That might be nice. Let's get some royalty-free lo-fi, or just probably just lo-fi in general. Let's see. I like this one. Now, I have to route it through the desktop audio, which I have to remember how to do this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so if I unplug this right here. Now, if I use this device for sound output, and if I just hit play, okay, I think that works. I have to remember how to, like, I think I had set up at some point a custom thing that, oh shoot, wait a second. I think I had set up at some point a custom thing where, like, I was able to hear the music that was playing on my computer, and it goes into the stream, which is going to be important when I play games. So let's, oh gosh, how the hell do I do that? Okay, one thing at a time. Let's figure this out. Okay, I had something called, like, I think it was called Black Hole. Oh, this is it, right? No, wait. No. I have to make like an, oh, here we go. And it's either an aggregate device or like a multi-output device. Let's try multi-output first. Black Hole, and I have headphones. Let me put headphones in. Let's do black hole and headphones. Let's do black hole and external headphones. Now, drift correction. What the hell is drift correction, man? What is drift correction in audio MIDI setup? With aggregate devices. Damn it. What are aggregate devices? I'm learning shit from scratch. With an aggregate device, you can use audio inputs and outputs from different devices at the same time with Logic Pro. That I don't need. Okay, I don't need that. With is a feature that compensates for slight variations in the timing of audio signals. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Let's check that. Let's check it. Sick. Okay, cool. Now if I click play on this guy. Aha. I hear. Oh, cool. Okay, great. Sweet. Okay, cool. I hear the lo-fi. And I also know that it is still going to like the YouTube audio. Okay, sick. That was actually pretty easy to fix. So now okay. In case anyone cares, I'm going to post in the Discord that I'm live. Okay. So we've got this. Oh, is it super quiet? Thank you. How's it now in comparison to my voice? Is it like a good level difference? Okay, so now I gotta start building out the layout editor. No. Studio, editor. What is this editor in like normal studio mode? Is it just showing? It's just editor studio. This element requires selective recording to be enabled. What the hell does that mean? Okay. So, the webcam and chat... Wait, hang on. Let me listen to my own thing really quickly. I'm going to keep it on this chatting thing. Let me also play some music in the background, I guess. That might be nice. Okay, so we've got this. Huh, weird. Okay. Oh, is it super quiet? Thank you. Let me try. It's just editor studio. I'm gonna be quiet and just play the music and see what happens. Selective recording to be Oh, sweet. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. Oh, sweet. Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. Oh. Sweet. Okay, there it is. Okay. I didn't realize I had to make it so much louder on the program. Thought it'd be louder. All right. That's fine. So, cool. Well, I guess then, edit scene transitions? Yeah, a fade is fine. A fade is fine. So now, thank you, by the way, Gamma Function. You're helping me a lot. Okay. Now I could turn this down if I want to for myself, though I should probably increase the amount it's like output on YouTube. Okay. So I guess let's just try opening up a program. And now I'm going to actually pause the music so we can hear the music for this other thing. However, until then, I do have to source. Man, I gotta like repopulate these other sources. Did you use to stream, Gamma? Add a new scene. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. What did you stream when you did stream? Honestly, I'm not even trying to really get back into streaming like the way I sort of was a little earlier. I just like, I've been playing a lot of video games recently. I mean, I guess I always have. And I was just like, why don't I just play those games and stream them? Why not? Okay, there's got to be a way to like lock. Distance. Is that the name of a game? I don't know. Is there no easy way to like duplicate these to another group into scene? Aha! Okay. I'm gonna move this mic while I set this up. Game test. Okay, cool. So now, if I switch to this, everything should be working fine. Great. Let's get rid of this thing here. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this. That was a different scene altogether. And now what we're gonna do is go into the editor, not studio mode. Oh, I do like studio mode though. Studio mode's great. But we're gonna go into the editor here, and we're gonna say first webcam. I like being in the top right, so we'll go there. Webcam. Oh, it's locked. I gotta unlock this guy. Gotta unlock this bad boy. So let's say I go there. I'm gonna be streaming a non HD TV thing. So that's a 4:3 ratio, right? So let me just like, can I like make a can I just make like a box just to see how big that would actually be? Image, color block. Let's do color block. I'm sure I can choose the size of that. Color block, width and height. Heck yeah. Okay, so it's 4:3, right? 4 is the width, height. So let's make a 3x400 block, and then what I'm gonna do is, I don't know. Let's do this. This is fine, and then I'm gonna just expand this until it hits the bottom of the screen, which is here. So cool. And now I know. I'll also want to probably Maybe I'll do something like that. Okay. Cool. And then where's the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Chat. Why? What? Where is it? Where are you guys? There we are. Webcam and chat. What? Huh. Oh, man. All this stuff that I'm editing in the one scene is editing it in the other. I want to keep these separate, but now, like, in the original... Why? Hang on. Why is this happening? You look just like me. Don Knotts. Maybe we're the same person. Maybe that's my alt account posting on there. So, why is it that okay, I want to make a new scene and whatever. I guess I can figure that out. I can always delete this and just make a different thing. Like, this should be fine. And if I play this, I'm still going to have stuff on here, right? Yeah. Nice, yeah. Nice, Gamma. I haven't played piano in a while, but I have been meaning to get back into it recently. So if I do this, can I do like duplicate scene, or is that going to create the same problem? Like if I adjust something in one of these scenes, like let's try moving the chat box in this scene to underneath me. And oopsies. And we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. And now does it? No. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to happen. Okay, sweet. So let's rename. Let's rename this one chatting, I guess. And for this, we're going to get rid of this color block. However, if I get rid of the color block in this scene, does it get rid of it in the other? Hopefully not, right? It shouldn't, because it's a different thing, right? It didn't. Good. Now we bring me back to like fill screen. Transform, fit to screen. Nice! My OBS is down here, my main computer's here, which is why it looks like I'm constantly looking down. Even though, I guess I could certainly move it up to just make it look nicer. Because now I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of looking at the thing. But okay, sweet. Okay, sweet. So if I go to studio mode, I go to game test, and I'll be like, ooh, transition, 3, 2, 1. Sweet. So now the color block is not really needed anymore. I could, I guess, let me make another one. Let me make a color block. Put it under the chat. So that way it doesn't get like... I don't know. So that way, depending on what's the background, it doesn't get totally messed up. I'm definitely gonna have to spend more time figuring this out, man. This shit feels so foreign to me, and I used to do it all the time. But even when I was doing it, it's not like I was doing a good job. Okay, so now that we're here, let's add a source. Let's just add a source. Can I hide this chat? Okay, I can. Sweet. Because I've got it up on YouTube. It doesn't need to be here in OBS. I can also close... I'm going to stop the music just because I don't want to be using like intensively my computer right now. But what I am going to do is... Well, first, duplicate? Where's copy? Paste duplicate. And we're going to call this one chat background. And I am going to need to make this green thing take up the whole screen just so I can understand. Ooh, shit. Just so I can sort of see what I'm working with. Not like that, though. Like that. And now, for the second color block, we're going to do some things here. Where's, like, the color? And what's the opacity? How can I get this to be somewhat opacity? Got any tips there, Gam? Oh, I found it. Okay, cool. So it looks like the opacity goes from 0, 0 to FF. So let's put it on like 8s. Because that's hexadecimal. And close. And then we're going to put it right here. And we're going to make it go like this. And also this. And then we're going to make it just a tiny bit more this way. Yo, what's up, Corbjorn? Did I tell you? Did I tell you I was starting to consider this again, or did I did I not mention that to you? Corbjorn for real. Make sure none of those Corbjorn imposters out there. The easiest good enough is to just drop some PNG as a full screen backdrop. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that for the section. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that too. Totally. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards, Gamma. I'm using this as like a test setup time. Because I'm planning on, don't know if this is going to happen. I'm planning on streaming a video game, a modded version of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Basically, that makes it a lot harder. I've been like looking into Pokemon Nuzlocke and like Fire Emblem stuff, so I want to do some challenge runs of some games that I know well because I want them to be challenging. But yeah, Corbjorn. Yes, I have been doing a lot of stuff. I also don't understand what's going on with this like number 1, number 2 thing I'm seeing in the YouTube chat because I don't understand. In some instances, oh, it's just showing who's chatting the most right now. Gamma and Corey, you guys are currently tied for that. It's weird. That's interesting. I guess they like provide that UI for like the streamer so they know who to sort of prioritize responses to. Interesting. Okay, but so this actually, I like the way this looks. Even if I probably should just like get a large PNG. Let me go to, what if I just go to like Pixabay or something and find some like some royalty-free background. Here, you guys wanna see what the hell I'm doing while I'm doing it? Let me put a new source in here, and we're just gonna do a display capture. No, that's not a good idea. Let me do yeah, exactly, Corey. They don't want to. They have to keep chatting. So that's wait. Do you guys see that number 1 and number 2 next to your guys' names as well, or am I just seeing that? I would love to know. Oh, you guys do. That's good to know. I thought that was like just me seeing it. Okay, cool. Okay, that's good to know. You're number one on your side. Sorry. Okay. Okay, we're gonna add source window. We're gonna do. Where's Chrome? New tab, right? Yes. Okay. It's. Okay, now here, hang on. So, if I put it beneath everything. Oh my god, there's like so many sources you need to manage here. Okay, so let's say I do this, and then here I... Oh, no, wait, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I know a better way to do this. We're gonna... get rid of this, right? Because we want this. Let me go to studio mode real quick so I'm not like flashing you guys with fades and transitions and shit constantly. So right now I'm here. I see you guys are here. Wait, right now you're seeing all of me live, right? But when I try this here, I'm gonna delete this scene. If I go to streaming right here, now, instead of the color block background, I can delete this. Oh, wait. No. I want to delete this from the scene. And this is going to be renamed the chat background. Tree Fingers, what's up? I honestly don't recognize that name from when I was streaming before. Is this a new name, or am I a bad and forgetful person? You can tell me. Let's see. So, oh shit, you definitely were there before. I'm sorry, I don't recognize the name for some reason. I really hope that you say you changed it. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel bad. Okay, so if I go here, I'm testing some stuff right now. New tab. And then if I get all of this, like, right here. Yo, Corey, though, he can, if he just spams messages, he can take it from you. You did change it. Oh, I feel so much better. Sweet. Okay, cool. Welcome back. Sweet. Okay, I feel a lot better. That's great. Welcome back. If I put this here, okay, now this should work, right? If I click transition, boom. Nice. Why did I pull up Google? Why was I coming here? Oh, I was gonna friggin' look up, like, I was gonna look up stuff for like image backgrounds. Even though honestly I do kind of like this now, but yeah. Oh, I'm also noticing. Yo, what's up, Armstrong? Oh my goodness, hello folks. Yeah, the background image. Howdy. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Hang on. Yeah, I'll explain what's going on. Basically, I don't plan on returning to streaming in the way that I was before, but I still like playing video games, and some of these, like, I want to do like challenge runs of stuff. Because I've been nuzlocking a lot. For those who know what that is, like, you know Pokemon Nuzlocks, right? I've been nuzlocking a lot, and I've been having fun with it. But like a big part of me wishes, like, damn, I wish I was recording this, so that I could just have it for posterity. And so, like, specifically, I've been watching a lot of, like, Ludwig, Fuslie. Like, I've been watching, like, Flygon, a lot of these Pokemon challenges and stuff like that. So I've been, like, Nuzlocking a lot, sort of inspired by them. But, that's kind of what I've been doing. Wait, I feel like, wait, this is weird. Let me, hang on a second. It's weird that you can see my bookmarks, right? I don't like that. That's a little weird. There we go. You can always rewind and see them, but that feels a little weird. It's mostly like healthcare and links to shit that I need. But yes, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll stream Into the Breach again. Who knows, man? Those were YouTube videos I made that surprisingly did just like so well relative to all the stuff I made before. If y'all want it, I'll do it, honestly. But talk about Hunter Biden. Oh yeah, let's make this in. Yeah, this is actually a what's it called? Like an op effort to like turn my channel into like Manosphere content. Surprise. Let's see. In this context, I would probably want to move these here. Maybe move this like here, like this. Chat background, move it down a little bit. Yeah, chat. I mean, we can we can certainly stream Into the Breach again sometime. Right now, I'm definitely into like Pokemon and Nuzlocke, and I want to do a Fire Emblem run. But I mean, you guys were the start of it all, so I'd be happy to do something like that again for y'all, for sure. Wait, let me see this screen. This screen goes here. 1, 2. Yo, okay, Corey. So he's saying, do any of you know Slay the Spire? It's another roguelike game. It's not exactly like Into the Breach. It's a deck builder. But Slay the Spire 2 is supposed to come out relatively soon. And by that I mean like probably there's not an official release date as far as I'm aware. Actually, wait. Let's look it up now that we have now that we can use the internet together. Okay, hang on. Set to launch on Steam Early Access in 2025, but okay, right. So there's no official Slay the Spire 2 release date, but I do want to actually play a lot of Slay the Spire 2 on stream because if you remember this, y'all, is this music? I think so. Let's just play this in the background. Let's see what this is. Oh. I feel like this is going to get me copyright strike, though, because that's actually Pokemon music. Let's do this instead. Okay, cool. Let me know if y'all can hear that or not, or if it's too quiet. But anyway, for those who may or may not remember, probably all of you know this, but, like, I got most of the following I have now, which is to say I got most of y'all from, like, playing Into the Breach when it came out. And I mean specifically, like, playing Into the Breach when the DLC dropped. And I remember I took off the day from work and I just, like, streamed it for probably, like, 4 hours. And I was, like, as far as I'm aware, like, the only person live streaming it at that moment on YouTube. Maybe there was on Twitch. But, like, I went live at 8:45 in the morning, and I went live at 8:45 in the morning, and I actually didn't know when the game came out. I thought it was going to be released at like midnight, and it turns out it was released at like 9 a.m. So I was like downloading the patch live on stream, and there were like 50 people, maybe even more, watching concurrently, which was really fun and really cool. And I remember I went back and like I watched the VOD of that, and I didn't realize there was no audio from the game. Like, I was talking, and I don't, like, either nobody pointed it out, or I just didn't see it happen. I think it's more likely that I didn't see it happen, because I was, like, streaming for one of the first times, and I probably wasn't keeping up with all the chat and all that shit. But, long story short, Into the Breach is kind of how I got started on this. So I'd be down to stream it again if y'all want to see it. But also, I'm definitely going to slay. I'm definitely going to stream The Spire when Slay the Spire 2 comes out. I actually was literally just playing... Yo, Corey, and for anyone else who knows the game, I was literally just playing a run last night that went, like, phenomenally well. So that was really fun. Okay. If I go into studio mode here, let me see something. Was that intentional? No? Question mark? Oh, I know what happened there. That's fine. Okay, let's go back to looking at like royalty-free background images, because I really like the way that some people like FTL Multiverse is still getting new updates. Wait, is FTL actually getting new updates? Or are you making a joke that I'm not getting? But anyway, when I here, so like this is a streamer I like also, who does a lot of fun hardcore Nuzlocke, and he has like a nice little background overlay. I think I want to make mine bigger than his. Multiverse is a mod. Thank you. That's actually pretty cool that they're still updating that. That's sick. I actually want to make my own Into the Breach mod, but I'm much more tempted to like pay someone to do it than do it myself. Not because I don't want to learn, but because I think it's going to take me too long to learn. And by the time I actually learn, I think I may have lost interest and moved to something else. But anyway, I want to have a kind of background, probably similar to this, just so I can like display information. In addition to the actual like game screen. Let me go to Pixabay. There we go, Pixabay. The screen is black. Oh no. Ah, shit. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't click a button that I needed to. And now it's actually not working. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, thank you for telling me that. Anyway, I was saying that like this guy, Flygon HG, he does a lot of like hardcore Nuzlocke. And he's got like this background layout, which I like. I think I want mine a little smaller than his, and I also want my like face in it, whereas he doesn't have his face in it, you can sort of see. But I like the look of this. I think it looks nice. I'm trying to remember what Ludwig used when he did like some of his hardcore Nuzlocke. Oh, this only happened when we were going to look at the backgrounds. Oh, so you saw all the stuff I'm like showing you again? I'm trying to remember if Ludwig had a background for his thing. Interesting. Yeah, he did. What is going on? Oh, okay, so he kind of does more of what, like, I actually have the setup right now, which is he has the game screen take up, like, the whole thing. And then he's got himself. Can you guys see my mouse or not? I actually can't tell if you can see my mouse. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. But he's got himself in the top left, and then he's got, like, the bottom half screen of the DS in the left middle, and then the chat in the bottom left. And then he's got the entire game on, like, the right 2/3 of the screen. He did also... He recently did some stuff. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, you know, maybe I shouldn't be trying to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, I could certainly make, like, a... If I wanted to include information about what the heck I'm playing, I could include it in like this bottom right section, because he's got the chat on the right middle here. He's got his image in the top right. He's got his coach for this event in the bottom right. I'm so like I'm so Nuzlocke pilled right now. No, that's just what I'm into. I don't know if you guys like know this much about me, but I'm a very like ADHD interests kind of thing, and so like I love Into the Breach as well. and I was super into it for the 2, 3, 4 months I was streaming, and like I still like it. Don't get me wrong, but I just like wanted to play other things, and there were a lot of reasons I stopped streaming. Actually, I can probably talk about that maybe on Thursday or now, but it got overwhelming, and honestly, I think part of the reason it got overwhelming is because I was trying to like grow my channel in a streaming sense in a way that was not sustainable. And now I have kind of I've made the decision that like I don't necessarily want to be a person who like consistently streams. I don't think I can be a person who consistently creates on any platform. That's just not me. My interests change so much. Like maybe one month I want to be doing YouTube, and the next month I want to be focusing on like something different. And like that's okay. But when I force myself to try and be something that I'm not, when I force myself to try to stay in something I'm not super into in the moment, that's when I get like unhappy and burnt out. And that's kind of what happened with streaming and YouTube in general. I just like my interest naturally shifted, but I kept on trying to like force myself to make YouTube content, and it just made me very unhappy. And I shouldn't say unhappy. It made me very stressed because I felt like I had to keep on doing stuff, and I spent more time just like actually streaming and being present on the platform than I did thinking of ways to like take care of myself and also make things fun for y'all. So that's a little synopsis for those who are curious. What's an easy way for me to see like how many people are watching this right now? I don't care. I'm just curious, which I guess means I care. Yeah, thanks Tree Fingers and Gamma. Yeah, I agree. I think the vibes I'm rocking with now are the ones I'm happy with. Most happy with, at least. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't see, unless I like legitimately somehow blew up to the point where it was like a legitimate financial option for me, I don't think I would ever like invest. I don't think I would ever try to invest that kind of effort or the effort it would take to like actually make this a profession or at least a part-time thing. There was a time when I was making YouTube videos before I started streaming that that was, I don't know if I'd say the goal, but a hope. And now I'm like, that's poison. Like the kind of hope to make it in something like this is like poison for me personally, because then it becomes more of like a stress inducing like job, like, oh, the numbers, like, oh, the views, the money, whatever. And like, that's just poison. I have a full-time job. I'm fine with it. I'm happy with it, actually, I should say. So like, I think this is going to be like a fun hobby, like not a schedule. I could let you guys know when I'm going to go live, because I think some of y'all might care. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be a consistent thing like before. And because of that, I probably won't burn out. Yo, really, Tree Fingers? Oh, the Library of Babel. That's sick. That's so funny. That's really funny. And you just also like happen to like Into the Breach. I don't know if you liked it before me or if it made you like it, but that's sweet. Excuse me. Okay, cool. What the hell am I doing? Oh, yeah, dude, forget this background. I don't even want to bother with this anymore. Now that we talked about what we already talked about. Thanks, Gamma. I wanted to make an updated one. With the DLC squads, but that was around the time that I was just like losing steam. And dude, the funny thing too is I wasn't even streaming in an efficient way, because I could have made those tier lists on stream, edited the videos of the stream, and uploaded that video. But instead, I was like, no, I have to make those videos off stream, which was a lot more time that I had to put in when I also had to just do streaming. And I'm like, it would have been fun to have you guys in the chat talking there while I'm doing that. So Dude, who knows? Maybe I will make it. Who knows? Who freaking knows, man? This is pretty. I like that. I think I heard a car door. I think my wife's home. I'm going to peek out the window. She is home. Cool. Let's see. Well, then in that case, okay, so maybe then the last thing I'll test will be getting the yeah, I agree. Let's not mess with the let's not get any more complicated than we need to be, right? Let's like oh shoot, dude. How long have I not been showing my screen? I keep on messing up that silly stuff. All right, whatever. Why? What? Okay, wait. Can you guys confirm for me? You can see like my Google Chrome stuff now, right? But then when I switch to this, you're seeing like green, and then just like me big, right? Like all three of those happened like 1, 2, 3 in succession. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And now do you see me as just like a black background? That's so weird. When this is like okay, there we go. Now it should be green. Now it should be oh. Interesting. On this scene, the Google Chrome thing is messed up, I guess? Huh. That works. That works. But then that is very, very weird. What is happening? Why is it going black when it's there, but then not when it's like this? Huh. Oh, shoot. Hey, I'm up here. I'm testing out some stuff for streaming. I'm going to say hi to her. I'll be right back. All right. So the weird thing about that scene transition is that when I am in editor mode, it works fine. When I am in studio mode, which is the one where you get to see a preview of it before you like bring it on, right? It goes black. And I don't understand why that is, because it shouldn't, studio mode shouldn't be any different than, studio mode shouldn't be any different than the live mode. Yeah, exactly, Gamma. That's what I was experiencing. So that's kind of peculiar, ain't it? And like the thing was, the studio mode, like when I have chatting, like the chatting scene pulled up, and I'm gonna click transition now, boom, and now I have my gaming like transition set up, and I'm gonna like move it now, boom, and then I have the web streaming one, which in the edit it shows that Google Chrome is up and playing this lo-fi, and then when I click transition to bring it over, it just makes it black. So I don't know if I need to just like reset that or what. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm not really sure what the problemo is. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice to have it work correctly. Yeah, in the edit preview it looks good, and then in the live preview it's black. Or rather, there's nothing. Peculiar, right? I'm moving it around as I'm moving the sources around, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Weird. I think the weirdest part is just that, like, when I'm in the editor mode, like now I know you guys can see it and it's working fine. But whatever. That's like not really that big a deal, especially considering I'm just doing this when I want to mess around. So, you know, whatever. But okay, speaking of messing around, let's go to the game test. And what I'm trying to do right now is let me first open up the file that we're trying to play. And so if I, ooh, it's teeny tiny. It's teeny tiny. How do I get this ratio to be right? Let me X out of this guy. Open. I'm gonna add this as soon as I load a game, just so you can see what's going on. Aspect ratio auto. Force 4:3? I mean, that's what it is already, so. Well, it didn't force, I'm dragging it around. Okay, let me show you guys what the hell I'm looking at, so you can at least be entertained while I talk to myself. Sources, whoop. Okay, so we're gonna call this Dolphin because it's Dolphin, and then we're gonna go. Oh no! 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 It's so loud! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, cool. We're gonna mute it for now. Which dolphin is this? There's like 4 in the source. Well, I guess I can just click and... Okay, not that one. That one. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you guys should be able to see this now, right? And if I mess up the ratio, and if I go to, I don't know, graphic settings? Sweet. Well, it says force to 4:3, but that's not happening. It is not forced to 4-3. It's in like a it's in a very not 4-3 right now. Oh no, 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 no. That's not what I want at all. But now I understand what it means. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. That's surprising. Let me turn it back up. It was just very loud for me. Let me try something. Okay. Tell me if you guys can hear this. This is very loud for me, but I think that's got to be too loud, right? That has to be too loud for you guys. That has to be. Okay. So let's get this window to be a 4-3 spot. Like, this seems pretty good. Okay. I like the way that looks. Emulation reset. No. Movie read-only mode tasks. No. Graphics, audio, controller. I think there's probably some master volume. Yeah, I think, like, okay, the problem that I think I'm dealing with right now is that... Yeah, okay. Gamma, please give me your take on this. So, I was... Right now, the way I have my audio set up... Corey, I would love your take on this too if you're still here. The way I have my audio set up is that I created like a multi-output device in my system settings. And I have an audio device right now that is playing music, or it's like playing computer audio, both to my headphones and routing it to desktop audio. So like the things that I'm doing right here, which I don't know if you guys can hear, like the clicking, the sound effects between each of these options. But like I'm hearing that in my headphones, but I know the audio is also going into the stream. Good. Thank you, Tree Fingers. And there has to be a better way to do this, because there's got to be a better way to do this, because when I do my multi-output device, I like lose the ability to adjust audio from my computer, and the audio from this thing is split into the audio the computer receives and the audio that like I get from a headphone jack. But that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, there's probably an easier way to do it. But I am not privy to that easier way of doing it. Maybe I'll look into that and look it up. But in the meantime, let me set this up. So if I've got Dolphin here, if I've got this like right here, and then if I scooch it up, that looks pretty good if you ask me. There is a teeny bit that is cut off on the left. Wait. I'm just going to play something so that it, so I can just see it. Oh wait, that's not doing what I wanted to do. Shit. I have to be adjusting in OBS. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this little white bar at the top. See, this is like, I'm glad that you guys can hear this loud. Well, this is like so loud for me. And there has to be a better way to deal with this. I'm gonna have to look this up because this is like annoying. Start XB. There we go. Oh, no. No. What? How did I wait? Okay. I did that. How do I like? I need to just mute. No, what's? Oh, it's option. That's the yeah. Okay. Okay, now if I do a free transform here. Okay, wait. White. I don't do this till the white goes away. Just a little bit of white. Let's do the transform again. Oops. Is there still white? There's like a sliver. Let's get rid of that last little bit of white. Is it gone now? Heck yeah, it is. If I close this and then just reopen it, is it going to be in the same aspect ratio, or is it going to have like corrected itself? I guess I can also get rid of the background now, actually. Well, I'll leave that green there just so I know what's going on. Uh-oh. This has happened a few times. Sometimes when I try to start the emulation, it doesn't work because I'm playing a patched ISO. Oops. I'm playing a patched ISO file. Most times it's worked, but a couple times it doesn't work. So I think once it starts, it's good to go. But like until then, sometimes it poops the bed. Oh my God! Did you guys hear that neck crack? There we go. Yeah, see, like that. Great, lovely. Mwah. Okay, so now I just have to stretch this a little itsy bitsy stretch. Can I just do stretch the screen, right? Transform, stretch the screen. No, that's not what I wanted. You know better. Fit to screen. Okay, that's fine. Now I'll just drag it to the left. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. And now, where's the chat? Let me scooch it a little itsy bitsy bit. And, yeah, there we go. Butamus. Sick. Okay. So, now I kind of just need something to put in the bottom right. And I probably should have a different background for the chat than just like black opacity over green. Do any of you guys know this game, by the way? Do you guys know what this is? Like Fire Emblem? Anyone know that game? Familiar with it? It's a JRPG. it's a tactical JRPG. So it's a JRPG, but you kind of have to put your units in like very specific places. Noble looks interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's a tactical JRPG. Here, I mean, I'll like, ooh, no. Duh. I'll show you like Smash fan for ages. Yeah, nice. I'll show you really, really quickly what this is. This is the one that was released for the GameCube. Get remaining indices would overflow. We've already written too many. Uh-oh. Dang, this patched ROM is not perfect. It's crashing a lot. Okay, I have to restart Dolphin. Damn. Yeah, actually Dolphin just froze. My computer's having a hard time running this patched ROM, even though I was able to successfully play a chapter earlier just in testing. So let's just try it again real quick and see if that's the case. But yes, so basically the way Fire Emblem works, it's Project Plus. Ah, yeah. Oh, I know what Project Plus is. But yes, so basically, Tree Fingers, Fire Emblem is a tactical JRPG. You move your units into like a spot where you then sort of like initiate an attack. And do I have to resize this? Sad. Actually, wait, this shouldn't be that hard. I just do transform, fit to screen, and then drag it to the left. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that was easy. Okay, let me see if I can show this to you without it crashing. Damn it. I wonder if the reason this is crashing is because... Oh, never mind. Okay. So basically, like I was saying, this is a game where there's like a grid, and there's enemies everywhere, and they have like you can move your dudes, and you can attack someone like, in most circumstances you can either attack someone like either next to them with a weapon like a lance, a sword, an axe, or you can attack them from a space away with like a bow. And you press the attack button and then it like does it for you. You don't like, there's no real-time inputs. Like this. And it showed that I was going to hit him for 19 twice. So it killed that dude. And there's also like, different characters have different weapons, different abilities, different movement costs and conditions. Like this unit flies. Yeah, this is actually pretty similar to XCOM. Like XCOM is basically Fire Emblem, except instead of a grid-like structure, it's more of like a visibility and sightline structure, right? But Fire Emblem is more of a rigid like grid structure, right? Like this character, you can see up here has 9 movement, right? And so you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's the edge of their movement. And then when the enemies take their turn, which I'll just end my turn right now and show you. This game also has like these creatures called Laguz or Lagoos, whatever, that can like shift between like animal and human form. And so right now, the Lagoos are teamed up with some humans trying to take me down. Or rather, I'm trying to take them down actually. But this is kind of what the game is. And this game is like my favorite in the series, though admittedly it's one of the easier ones. And I found a mod for it that lets you essentially like, you know how in Pokemon when you level up, or like any RPG when you level up, your like units get stronger, right? Well, that's the case for this game as well. But I found a mod where when you like level up, you do not gain any strength or anything, and that's actually called like a 0% growths, like GROWTHS, 0% growths. Let me see if I can give an example. He's at 58. Is someone like really close to leveling up? Oh yeah, this guy is. Okay. So after this action occurs, he's going to get 10 experience points, going to go from 90 to 100. And then he's going to see, like, level up. But assuming the patched thing is working correctly, like, nothing should increase. Right. There you go. Of all 8 stats, none of them increased. And that's, like, essentially what this is, what this game is. And I want to do a full run like that from the beginning. These are not runs that these 2 files are not runs that I've completed. These are files that just I already had done from like a year or 2 ago that last time I replayed this game. But because I patched the ROM, I guess the ROM still pulled from the same like directory that contains all the game's saves. So like I didn't get to these 2 points without any growths. I did these playing normally. Oops. But I'm gonna start like a brand new file, and yeah, interesting. But I'm gonna start a brand new file and play it like that. I'm really curious to play it because it's supposed to be very difficult. But I do consider myself very, very good at this game, and I want like an actual challenge because this is probably the Fire Emblem game that I know like inside and out, like I know best. And also it is one of the easier games. I don't think I'd say it's the easiest. Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think I'd say it's the easiest. But it's one of the easier ones. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. So, okay, I've got all this. How, I'm looking at the quality now. De-interlacing? I have de-interlacing disabled. I don't really see any interlacing on my end, so that's fine. So I think what I gotta do is figure out this audio thing. Figure out a way to freaking turn it up for here while leaving it the same in the computer. Because right now, that's not happening. In fact, right now I'm not able to do either. I just route it to both, and then I like change the volume. So I gotta figure that out. But wait a second. Is there like an image gallery for this? Oh, dude, let me just use one of these illustrations. Wait a second. Wait, just the characters? Is there anything else? Why would they why would they make you select this here when this is the only option? Why not just go right to it? Maybe I'll use one of these images, honestly. These are the characters we'll meet along the way. So the plan is I'm going to stream myself playing this, and then I'm going to make it into like a 15 to 30 YouTube video recap summary. We'll see. Who's your favorite? Well, great question. There's a lot of characters in this game. Like, you can see there's a lot. But okay, so Ike is pretty great. I realize he's the main character, but like most Fire Emblem fans actually agree that this is like one of the best Fire Emblems in terms of like the story, the narrative of it all. So a lot of people like Ike. Another reason is like all the protagonists in most of the Fire Emblem games are like royalty, like they're lords or princes or whatever, and Ike isn't. He's just a mercenary that like winds up getting wrapped up in all this stuff. Titania's cool. Let me see. Let me keep going. Mia's fun. She's a lot better in the sequel to this game than she is in this game, but she's fun. Marcia's really good. Marcia's really good. Volk is also really cool. He's also a lot cooler in the sequel. The sequel, like gameplay-wise, a lot cooler than this one. But this one's got the nostalgia factor for me. A lot of people thirst over Nephany online. Zahark's pretty cool. Soth is actually one of the main characters in the sequel, which is interesting. Jill's also really, really cool. Raisin's a great unit to use. Callow's fun. Har's good. Joffrey. Largo. Valencia is also a really fun unit. She's also a really fun character. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna look into getting a little background for the stream that isn't green. And then I think I'm just going to stream tomorrow. Because one of the reasons I wanted to do this again is because my wife typically works Thursday nights. And like I just spend that time doing nothing but playing video games anyway. So I figured might as well stream it. So, okay, wait. I want to write down what that... Hang on. I want to write down the things I wanted to figure out before tomorrow. So I got to get that image. I want to get the image in the bottom right. And, I want to see if I can figure out this audio thing. If I can't, it's not the end of the world. But goddamn, it is annoying. Yeah, and right now, I think the things I'm into, I'm planning on alternating between this and like a Pokemon Nuzlocke. Do you guys know what those are, by the way? I keep saying that. Yes, I will. I will put something in the Discord, Tree Fingers. Yeah. I will do that. Can you guys do Discord? I'm on the server. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I'll notify you guys through the Discord. At some point, we'll probably do I shouldn't. I'm not going to promise anything, because this is about me not getting burnt out. But if a lot of people come back, it would be fun to do like an Into the Breach nostalgia stream. Actually, I also have an idea that I think you guys might like. I was thinking about it for Slay the Spire, but it can be applied to Into the Breach too. I was thinking about something where like y'all pick everything. So like anytime there's an option to be chosen, what mission we complete, what pilot or what weapon gets what upgrade core, what to buy at the shop. I was going to let the chat vote on it and then just play it out however y'all vote and just see what we can do. I think it'd be kind of fun. But, yeah, I'm going to close this. And now if I go back to here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so, that's what I'm thinking. But I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to go hang out with my wife because she's home from work. And, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. I'll post something in the Discord if I'm going to stream tomorrow. And if not, likely next Thursday or maybe Wednesday. Who knows, man? But thanks for hanging out. It was fun to see some of you guys again.